Welcome to the Coach Is Trash podcast. This is your host, Adrian, a.k.a. One Day A, a.k.a. It's Only 1 a.m., a.k.a. The Heartbreak Kid. I'm here with my co-host now, Style, a.k.a. The Mole, a.k.a. Friend Zone Breaker. And ladies, not ladies, but every week I get a new segment, or the same segment over and over again, called the Angry Adrian segment. And I'm upset again. I still have not gotten a segment yet, but we're talking to the producers about it. We're working on it. Okay, we got a little deal coming through. Yeah. Wait on it. But I'm upset again because every week I come on this show and I fight for men's rights because I still stand by it. We are being violated at every turn, every step, and here we are being violated again. First, it was the coronavirus that was taking our rights from us. I hit up a chick, what you doing? Let's hang out. Come through. She said, I live with my mom, I live with my grandma. I really can't, risk it for them. Mm-hmm. That was a reasonable excuse when the coronavirus was a real thing. The coronavirus is fake. Everybody knows it's fake now.
You can't have 5 people in the house who are immunocompromised.
Everybody know the coronavirus was fake. Period. Coronavirus was like a flu. It wasn't even as deadly as the flu.
I'm not saying all that.
That's neither here nor there. That was the first excuse that men had to fight through for 2020. Now we're on the back end of 2020. We're halfway through 2020, and we have another topic we have to discuss. They're starting to use the riots as an excuse not to come through. That's where you got me fucked up, ladies. The coronavirus, I give you that. But the riots, I can't give to you.
How can you... And we were all mad a couple weeks ago, or last week, about the protests being hijacked by rioters and people were losing the message and stuff. How can these women hijack a movement for their own gain?
Making it about them.
Making it about them. I can't come over because people are out there rioting. There's racial discourse. A chick told me that I was dumb for even asking her to hang out because the world was there's a pandemic and there's a race war going on. How could you possibly ask me to hang out? You should be focused on other things right now. Do I look like the president of the United States?
Now, I know Jimmy Cochran is dead, fellas.
Johnny Cochran.
Johnny Cochran is dead, fellas. But I'm here to fight for you. You call me day or night. I will fight for your rights. I will defend you in the court of public opinion. You are not thirsty.
That's a court case.
You are not thirsty for telling her to come over during the riot.
Mm-hmm. No.
You have needs and you have rights that need to be met, fellas. Make sure you meet those rights.
It's a basic human right.
Now, a chick told me she couldn't come over due to the riot. I said, well, I'm ready to riot in that pussy. So
now he may be the attorney, but I'm the PR agent. Don't say that. Don't use that line. Right? Please. It's a PR nightmare. It's a headache.
I'm ready to loot that pussy up, baby.
No.
Break into that thing like Target. That's what I tell them.
No.
But it's just crazy that we got to deal with this, man. It's crazy, and I hope we get through it sooner than later. But that's what
not for the justice, for the hookups.
Oh yeah, the hookups.
Yeah, for the hookups.
The justice is fucked up. We ain't getting there anytime soon. So, but as far as the riots go, Black Lives Matter and things like that, we got a little trend going on here. I've seen somebody, and I know you watch this podcast. It's not a diss. It was just dumb as fuck that you did this. I know a chick, white chick, just to paint a little picture here. White chick got a black boyfriend. She posted her black boyfriend with the caption that said, "This is why Black Lives Matter." What do you think about that?
A little tacky.
A little tone deaf.
Yeah, unnecessary.
A little tone deaf.
Unnecessary. You don't have to do it.
Your boyfriend looks like a bozo now. That he would let you post that picture of him with that caption.
He looks worse than her for that.
He looks like a clown. Like he looks like Uncle Tom. Like he can't keep his house in order. His girlfriend wilding, doing shit he don't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying Black Lives Matter only because you getting black dick? What happens when y'all break up?
Yeah.
What happens?
It's not a child or anything. It's not your son. You talking about or your daughter?
You're not attached to them.
Yeah, you're not attached to them. It's just your boyfriend.
So what happens when you break up and you start dating a white guy? Do you go from Black Lives Matter to All Lives Matter? Come on.
You go to Blue Lives Matter. Come on, that's the only logical step after that.
That is true. The thing after Black Lives is clearly Blue Lives Matter, but ladies, don't do that. And I know a lot of ladies who have black boyfriends or Spanish boyfriends, things like that. Don't.
Or are even attracted to black men majority of the time. You don't have to put that. You don't have to say anything like Black Lives Matter because I love black men. You don't have to say that. You don't have to say that. Just say Black Lives Matter. Leave it at that.
And if you have a problem, finding a black man who would date you, because I know a lot of chicks out here, a lot of white chicks that like black dudes. They're a little ugly.
We provide consultations. we will show you the ropes.
For a fee.
It's a small fee.
For a small fee, we'll show you the ropes. But also, you can, if you were looking for a black man, maybe try hitting the riots. Okay, the riots are the new bar. The riots are the new Tinder. The riots, it gives you. It pretty much gives you your dating pool, actually, now that I think about it. Because every person, if you're a white girl who's interested in black men, or a black man interested in white girls, or black girls, or whatever the case may be, you go to the riot, there's no discrimination there. That's
the protest, man.
The protest, not the riot. The riot, you don't get nothing but free
the riot
TVs,
is afterwards, yeah.
Free TVs and sneakers. But if you're a white chick, or a black man who's interested in, any race, because you don't see color, or whatever the case may be, the protest is the best place for you to be. The protest, you find people with the same values as you that don't see color.
It's like going to the first date and the second date all in one. You skip past all the formalities and the housing, where do you work at, blah, 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 blah. You skip past all the what are your political beliefs and what is this, what is that. Everybody there is on the same page as you, right? What's the next step after, in the dating world, what's the next step after figuring out that everything is in line?
Fucking.
Yeah, you get to the next base, and the next base is normally some intimacy. The right, they gonna call us pigs, and we're messing up the message, we're diluting the protest. But no, hey, it would be a great love story to meet someone at the protest.
They call everybody who's an outside thinker, who gets a good deal, or they get a good they find gold in the bad things. What do they call them? They call them opportunists. They call them a pig or a fascist, things like that.
What's wrong with being an opportunist? You see a good opportunity and you take it. That's the smart thing to do.
Fellas,
why would you let it pass you by?
It's nothing wrong with going to the protest strictly to bad chicks, because the protest is about a numbers thing. It's about more.
You're still there.
You're still there. You still got a sign. Your sign may not say Black Lives Matter. It may say Black Dick Matter. Something like that. Who knows? I've seen some crazy signs in this protest.
I have too. I saw one that said, "I'm here because I want a mixed baby."
And guess what, fellas? Guess who would have been on that?
Guess how many? I wonder. She might have got a couple dudes hitting on that right at the thing. At least 10. It had to be at least 10 dudes who was like, I don't care what the sign say. She looked good.
It's a goddamn shame. So like the protests and
what would be your pickup line at the protest?
My pickup line to protest.
Yeah, because I know you got pickup lines, pickup line factory.
Okay, let me just bust a few out right now. They're gonna be bad taste. I'm a bad taste type of guy. Can I choke you? Like George?
No. Wait. Didn't I just say I was a PR guy? No. Wait. What's the second pickup?
The second one.
What's the second one? Jesus Christ.
Second one. Can I beat that pussy up like Rodney King?
Okay, that's not bad.
That ain't bad.
That's not bad.
Let me see. Let me think of some more. Because the protester, you gotta have some black jokes in there.
You gotta have some black jokes.
Let's see. Can I murder that pussy like MLK? I had a dream. I had a dream that one day me and you would be fucking.
Try a pickup. Okay, that's a good one.
Okay.
Try a pickup line without saying pussy though, because that's gonna make them walk away right away.
Okay, let me see. I had a dream. Oh no, I don't really got any.
You don't have anything. It would be hard. I don't have the pickup line factory going. I try to just talk, crack a couple jokes, have a little fun. Next thing you know, we back at my place.
That's how it works, huh?
That's how it works for us average funny guys.
Now the corona and the protests, those are some pretty bad excuses not to hook up.
Horrible excuses.
I'm tired of that. I mean, I know we covered it already with the riots as a new excuse and stuff like that, but I want to double down on that.
It's just bad taste. Y'all are getting lazy.
Is corona still a good excuse not to hook up though? Because that's kind of over it, right? Because it's fake.
Yeah. And you know what? Things have been changing up. The chicks are a little bit. It's out the window now. They see everybody at the beach. They see people having fun. I haven't had chicks say it recently. Oh my God, I can't come out because of the pandemic. No. It's cool now.
So dates are kind of like back. Dates are kind of like back in business. Sad. It's a sad story, fellas.
It is sad.
We were supposed to have the golden. We were supposed to have the golden age.
I thought this was going to be hot boy summer because you can't go nowhere.
It's been bullshit summer.
It's been bullshit summer. They cutting off unemployment checks.
I was flossing with them unemployment still, a little 900 a week, something like
cutting off unemployment. They sending chicks back out to dating zones. People want to take beach trips and stuff.
I know it was curtains when the beer garden opened back up. I thought
I was going to get by on DoorDash and Netflix this whole summer. I thought, hey, DoorDash, Netflix, maybe we can go take a walk at the riverfront or something. We can wear nice clothes and come back home and order some food. But
it's fucked.
It's looking like you're gonna have to bust open that wallet.
Yeah, I mean the wallet's not the excuse. It was just the fact that the bar was always the best option for chicks to meet chicks at. But a lot of chicks don't like. I would say probably like 60% of chicks don't want to meet at the bar because which is
weird.
They know what it entitles. I'm gonna go ahead and get you a little lit. We're gonna see what it's hitting for. We're gonna go from there.
Not even that. They just think it's like, yeah, like you said, it's like the hookup spot. But like, where else do you want to go? I'm not taking you to fucking
a museum.
Yeah.
A lot of chicks, listen, ladies, if your ex didn't take you somewhere, he dated you for 2 years, if your ex didn't take you to the museum and he loved you for 2 years, why the fuck you think I'm gonna take you to the museum? I only know you for 2 days.
It is a good question. We might get to that point at some point. I might want to do fun stuff. Maybe we go to the aquarium or something like that.
Aquarium.
On the first date, we don't need to do all that.
First dates is strictly bars. You know what, ladies? I'm gonna break something down to you. I'm gonna break something down for you, okay? Because a lot of y'all seem confused when a guy gave you all the signs, he just wanted to fuck, and then he acted that way, and you seem confused, like, well, how did this happen? Where did this come from?
Why did you trick yourself? Why did you confuse yourself into thinking that wasn't a possibility?
Why did you confuse yourself into thinking this guy, who clearly shows you he just wanted to fuck, didn't want to fuck?
Have you ever been confused about a chick's intentions?
I have been, but that's because chicks don't have the same intentions as us.
So you've been in a situation before where you was like, I think this chick wants a relationship, and then she didn't, or you've been in a relationship?
Oh, tons of times.
Really?
Tons of times. I've been there tons of times. I've been, and you know what?
It's a two-way street.
No, but I'm about to say something. It's gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself, but it actually hurts a lot when you think a chick wants to date you, and then you throw her that grade A. And then all of a sudden, she only hits you every few days. You're like, well, damn, we were texting every day before this, and now since we had sex, we only texting once every 4 days when you want to link up.
I, for one, have never ran into that situation.
That's never happened to you?
No, but I also don't build the same level of connections with some of my hookup partners. If we hook up, we're just friends with benefits. We're friends and we have sex. It's not all the way up here. I've never ran into that dilemma. I'm fortunate. Cross my fingers.
See, I treat every hookup like we dating. That's where I run into my problems. Because I feel like mentally, you want to mentally have their mind so that you can do whatever you please with them. That's how I feel, at least.
That sounds like a lot of work. I'm a lazy son of a bitch.
Ladies, let me tell you one thing, ladies. I'm gonna break down 3 ways how you know a dude's trying to fuck or not. I'm gonna break it down. It's as easy as can be. As easy as 1, 2, 3 ABCs. Listen, number 1.
Was that a Jackson 5 impression?
It was like a Jackson 5 or some other type of shit. But number 1, ladies.
Sound like Bobby Brown on crack.
If he invites you, ladies, if he invites you to happy hour and you show up and he's already drunk, he just wants to fuck. He does not care about what you're gonna say. He's not gonna remember anything you said to him. He probably won't even remember your dog's name after that.
He might not even get mad if you assess the situation and say, you know what, you are already drunk and you're just looking to fuck, and you turn around and go home. I can't be mad at that. You sniffed it out.
Yeah, I can't be mad. I'm like, yo, you know what? I fucked up. But I'm gonna hit you up the next day like it never happened.
Yeah.
So number one, he invites you to happy hour. He's already drunk. Number two, he invites you to a get together, and he's already drunk. And his friends seem a little bit too friendly.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying things like,
"Oh, this is the girl we've heard so much about. Oh, he told us your ring size."
Yo, he a good dude. He really care about you.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot about you.
I think he's finally ready to settle down, stop being a knucklehead.
Yeah.
If they call their friend a knucklehead, no.
or the classic. This is a classic, ladies. You don't even know about this one. This is a classic. Yeah. I mean, I heard we were all taking a trip somewhere. He invited you. Did he tell you about that? Oh, he didn't tell you. Yo, you didn't hear that from me.
That's all reliable.
Ladies.
That's the on 4th and 1. That's the QB sneak. You got the first down.
Ladies, if the friend,
you're too good for him. You hear that? You in trouble.
You too good for him. And if the friend acts like y'all going on a vacation somewhere, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, ladies. That's the game right there. You're just a fuck buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. And number 3 is if he invites you to a bar and he's already out. It's different if he invited you at, anytime before 6 p.m. If he invites you out anytime before 6 p.m., he may actually be trying to get to know you. Anytime after that, you were a second thought. You were like a Hail Mary.
Before 6 p.m. on a weekday, he shouldn't be. If you show up to the bar and he's fucked up, he might have a drinking problem or something. Because he was supposed to be just getting off work an hour ago. He shouldn't be fucked up already. But if it's after
6 p.m. on a Friday, ladies, if he hits you up and asks you to come to the bar, chances are you're either his second option or you're his chick that he plans on leaving the bar with.
Yeah. Or it's almost like you're showing up to the basketball stadium, right? Ready for the game. You ready to go, right? That's what the date is. It's a game, right? You ready to go. You're like, I'm getting ready to put up, 50 points. I'm getting ready to snap. Maybe he'll snap, whatever. We'll have a good time. He already been there putting up shots. He did the layup
already hot.
line. He drew up some plays. He's ready to go. You showing up late. He's ready to go. He already got his sweat flowing, his adrenaline pumping. If you meeting him out at the bar on a weekend or any time where he might be a little sauce before you come out, you're walking into a bad matchup.
It's just that's the hookup culture,
right? And like we said, if you are smart enough to sniff it out, more power to you. Turn around, go home.
Now is the hookup culture? The hookup culture was supposed to be thriving during the Rona. Didn't thrive. Crash and burn. Is the hookup is dating now officially back? Is dating officially back now? Is it back in demand?
Maybe a little bit. I see a lot of people taking trips and stuff.
Oh, I can't wait to take my little first summer trip.
Yeah, I see a lot of people taking trips. I see a lot of restaurant dates in the middle of the day. People got a lot of time on their hands now. Nobody's at work. All the people who are teachers, not only were they working from home to begin with, now they're just completely off for the whole summer.
And you were just on a little trip.
Yeah,
where'd you go?
A little beach trip.
A little beach trip.
Yeah.
Little what? A little side piece.
No, just a little beach trip with a friend, and it was fun. Went down to Dewey Beach in the middle of the week. Got some nice food. Everything's opened up. They got bands and shit down there.
No mask.
You gotta wear masks to get in, and then after that, it's,
no mask, no glove.
Yeah, no mask, no
glove.
The employees have it on, but you don't. Yeah. If you need to walk around to go to the bathroom or something like that, you gotta wear a mask. But I didn't see anybody stopping people. But then again, it was all white people in there, so they not stopping each other.
Now, it was a little myth going on earlier in the day that black people don't get the Rona. That shit's out the window now. I assume so.
That was for like the first week or two. Black people was like, we ain't getting that shit. We good.
A little Robitussin. A little Robitussin on it.
Guess who had the highest rates of the Rona? Those black and brown communities.
Now that dating's back, are there certain guidelines? Because everything's pretty much open now. Like, there's no guidelines to this shit. It's just, it is what it is, pretty much.
I don't know. It depends. Is it right now? You being you, would you take a chick on a full blown date, Or would you try to use their own excuse against them and say, you know what, I'm concerned for my safety. I have 6 babies at home, they all have, immuno diseases, and
I got a way to get around this, fellas.
Yeah.
Don't take her on a date until you know the place you're going is over capacity already.
Woo!
That's a gold one.
Woo!
Call up there. Look, fellas, wait till about 8:30, right? Call up there. Hey, are you guys at capacity? First of all, sound like a cop. Hello there. Are you guys at capacity by any chance? I'm looking to come with about 6 people. If they're sitting over capacity, take her there anyway. Show up.
Mm-hmm. Egg them on. Say, I'm actually sitting outside right now.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys got a little line going on.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of people walk in. Are you guys full or no? Is it okay? You're breaking the rules a little bit.
Because guess what? When you show up with shorty, this is what you do. Yeah, table for 2. Oh, no, we're at capacity. It's spots right there. Spots right there.
Babe, you want to get something to go? Damn, this might have been a Jordan Flu game idea.
Look, fellas, you can take that free of charge. I ain't gonna charge y'all for that. Look.
You gotta do the pose like you're holding up to Larry O'Brien right now. NBA Finals MVP.
Listen, and that happened. Now, what you gonna say? Let's go somewhere else. I really wanted to show you this place. That's when you act upset. You like, I don't even know. Like that kind of just ruined my whole mood right there.
I hate that this is a good idea. Don't take my approval for full on approval. There's a little disdain in this approval.
This what you tell him. That kind of ruined my whole mood. Like I really wanted you to try this little like shrimp scampi or something like that. Like you know what? We should just get it to go. Boom. Get it to go. Back to the crib, fellas. That's game. That's ball game. You get that. You get a little bottle of wine. Whatever she like. Whatever she like, you get.
Whatever she like.
You good to go after that. Bullshit you not. It is what it is after that.
This is a magnificent idea. Everyone should be writing this down. Hey, chicks, if you got a little dick appointment or something like that. Actually, you know what? Chicks, you don't have to do that much shit. You just tell the motherfucker to come over and it's a wrap.
Dick appointments is...
Yeah, you got it easy.
It's not the same
There's no gymnastics. There's no extra steps. There's no fake outs or anything like that. But fellas, write that shit down, man. Take her out somewhere. Make sure it's at capacity or something like that.
Now, a question we got via email is about hookups. So we're going to go ahead and transition into it. Is your hookup partner allowed to ask you to be exclusive? That's a weird question to me, but it makes sense.
Yeah. Have you ran into that situation before?
I have. A lot of chicks do it because they simply for the fact of they don't want to, catch STDs or stuff like that. But is your hookup partner allowed to actually be exclusive, fellas? You should take my advice on this one. First step, last step, second step. Lie to them. If you're single, tell every chick, I'm only banging you. I'm only fucking you, baby. What we got to worry about? Fellas, you in your prime right now. 25 to 32 is your prime. When did Steph Curry become good? 26, 27 years old. He was a bum before then. He had injuries. Now injuries, a little bit of a bust. Injuries like your girlfriend. He had injuries and shit like that. Like now he balling out because he know his worth. Fellas, don't let a chick lie to you or trap you. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna ask you to be exclusive during the hookup. That's step number 1. And if they feel like you're abiding by those steps, chicks don't wait. 2 weeks from then they actually why aren't we dating? If we're only fucking each other, why aren't we dating? That's how you get trapped. Don't do it. Stop.
You turn into a robot. Reset. No.
Fellas, don't fall for that. Don't fall for it. I'm here to tell you, you have other options. Even if you a 6, there's some 3s that's looking at you ready to blow your mind.
Like you said, what they don't know won't hurt them.
That's the truth. I never heard of shit. I never heard any chick I talked to.
Me neither.
Because they never found out what I did. Never heard them. We just didn't work out.
You know what? At the end of the day, that ain't really none of their business. It's not. Because I wouldn't be asking the same thing.
What you mean?
I wouldn't say, hey, make sure you're not fucking other dudes.
You don't be asking that?
No.
Come on.
I would assume it. Most chicks already go that route without you having to ask. And if I have to think about it, if I have to, ask that question, it's already happening in my mind.
See, I'm one of those guys who I don't live by what I preach. That's period. And I know 80% of guys listening to this are the same way. Fellas.
That's true, 8 out of 10.
You can have your cake and eat it too. She can't. Let's talk about it. Let's get real about it. Let's be real about it. You could cheat on your girlfriend. You could cheat on the person you talk to. You know it, and you can get away with it. Only reason you don't get away with it because you feel bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
Fellas, you shouldn't feel bad. What's the ratio to women to men on Earth? 7-1. That
no.
Means, yeah, it is. It's 7 females to every man on Earth.
I don't believe that.
Yes, it is. For a fact. Look it up. Boop, 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 boop. I'm right. Fellas, God put...
Was that the Google noise?
That was Google. Fellas, God put 7 chicks to 1 man on Earth because he wanted you to slay all day, every day, and be fine with that. You shouldn't feel bad. You're just doing God's will. If you're procreating, that's scientific,
in the
baby.
Bible.
There's nothing wrong with that. Do you? That's all I'm saying.
Not that I've ever read the Bible, but I know it's in there somewhere.
If I touch the Bible, I'll burn up right at the seams.
Yes, I would not make it.
That's all it is.
I think you're right a little bit
About the cheating on chicks.
Not in the sense of like you can do it or you should do it, but I think chicks are, and it kind of, it's their own decision, are more forgiving about it. You get about almost every dude gets about 1 opportunity to fuck up. And you can play dumb. That's the best way to go. Don't play it like angry. Don't say the relationship was bad and you had to look elsewhere.
Never blame them.
No, never blame them.
That's rule number.
Playing dumb, and you might hate it because you might not be a dumb guy. Playing dumb is the best way to go. Oh shit! I don't know who that is.
Look at that, he slipped and fell into it.
Oh shit! I don't know who that is. And then when she say you do know who it is, and she got the receipts. I'm sorry. I fucked up. Play dumb.
Yeah, it's always work. Look, fellas, it's this little weird period where you talking to a chick and y'all dating, but you're not dating. That is the time to cheat on them. Trust me, I know. Because
it ain't really cheating.
Because it's not really cheating. And if you get caught, you can just say, "Well, I didn't know we were taking this serious because nobody said anything." That is undefeated. Trust me, I know.
It's undefeated.
That's undefeated, and they can't say anything, fellas. I've done it my whole life. It's never backfired on me.
And they can, and they'll be mad for a week or two, and then things will go back to normal.
It's only
persistent.
Be persistent. Yeah.
I'm sorry every day. I'm sorry. I'll buy you some lunch. Do your thing, right? Be persistent. Do the thing she likes in that little 2-week angry period. You'll get her back. There's no problem at all. But definitely, chicks are more forgiving of this circumstance. I think dudes, as soon as we like, you fucked.
As soon as you open your legs for somebody else, it's a wrap.
You fuck somebody else? I'm going. I'm out.
Track meet.
100-meter dash. Usain Bolt. I'm going.
And she don't even have to fuck the guy. She could have just kissed him. You put your lips on somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm disgusted.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Fellas,
it's like that Drake album. Nothing was ever the same.
And you have the right to be upset. You have the right to be upset.
Yeah, you do. As does she. She just has I don't know, maybe it's a genetic thing or something. I don't fucking know. Evolutionary. I don't know. I don't know how it used to work back in the hunter-gatherer days, but
hunter-gatherer, I mean, if she cheated on you with a better hunter, you was beat.
Yeah, you was beaten. You had to give up. But the chicks, they just said, all right, he got 6 wives, and that's what it is. So maybe that's where it all came from.
And it's still like that. Look, fellas, I'll give you $1 million right now if you can name one religion or one culture on Earth right now where the wife get 10 husbands. Now name a culture or religion where the husband get 10 wives. It's fucking endless.
Mm-hmm.
We made that we just built like that. Now if you find one now, and the thing about that, I'm going on a little rant here, but the thing about that is,
go ahead.
Even I know some people with girlfriends. guys with girlfriends and they're faithful. What's the relationships like? Shitty. The love, the love out the window. There is no more love.
It gets boring. You need to fuck up, dude. Men, you need to fuck up everyone. If you got a real girlfriend, somebody you settled down with, you need to fuck up every 3 years.
I hate to say it. I hate to say this, ladies.
The counseling is good.
I hate to say this, but every time I used to cheat on my girl, I'd treat her a lot better after that because I felt guilty. That guilt make you be like, oh, I need to step it up. I need to show her what's going on. I need to show her I love her because I'm guilty of something.
It's like it's just like any other aspect in life. If you fuck up at work and you get a write up, what you gonna do the next month?
I don't know.
You on time every goddamn day. Oh, you just got a write up for being late 3 times in 1 month. You on time every goddamn day. Until that probationary period is lifted, you got 90 days and you can't be late again or else you get another write up. You on time every fucking day. 90 days? You back to your bullshit. You back to the bullshit. And your boss like,
2 hour lunches.
Oh, okay, all right. You beat the system.
Yeah. Same thing with you cheat on your girl. She give you a little grace period.
Yeah.
A little 90 days, like, I don't know if we should get back together, but babe, please, babe.
You gotta be patient. It might be a while before things are back to normal, right? It might take a month for her to take you back. Then it might take 4 more months before things are like, happy and fun, and she forget about it because she told her family, she told her mom, and they're gonna be like, they smack you upside the head and shit. They ain't fuck with you. She told your mom like, what
now
the wrong with you?
Now she tell her family, is it done? That's a tough road to come back from. That's super tough.
It depends how her family. It depends how much you know her family. If you're the newer kind of boyfriend and you only met the family at one barbecue, you might be done for when the mom find out you cheated. If you've been with her for a little while, you cool with her mom, you got her mom number, you in the family group chat and shit, you and her dad get along.
That's a wrap. If you and the dad get along, it's a wrap at that. He ain't ever gonna fuck with you again. Not daddy's girl.
I don't know.
That's
I
tough.
don't know.
That's tough.
I don't know.
I've been there.
If y'all ain't married, he might let it go. It depends on how hard he fuck with you. You just gotta have that little probationary period. You took 3 or 4 months off. She went back home. Y'all moved out or whatever.
Fellas,
and get back together.
Fellas, the friends, you should not give a rat's ass about her friends. She don't care about her friends' opinions. She don't care. Hold on. The friends can hate you. She'll still suck your dick every night. But if the family hates you, I'm not saying you're done for, but 90% of the time you might just want to give it up. If the mom and the dad don't fuck with you, you might just want to give it up.
What you might have to do is take an ass whooping from her brothers or her cousins.
Ain't no man alive whooping my ass.
You might have to take or you might have to take some slash tires or something like that.
Slash
You might have to take her little brother and his boys came by and slashed
your window.
You might have to take a little L like that. Oh fuck, your boys. Oh.
Yeah, you got to call him on the phone. Yo, bro, I didn't mean to do that. Blah blah blah.
Oh, fuck. Everything will be good later on. You might have to take a little L like that if the family fuck with you. I don't know about the friends though. I know a lot of chicks who make bad decisions just because their friends hype them up. I know a lot of girls who have ruined their friends' relationship by being haters.
But if you really got that, if you really got that chick under control, the friends don't mean anything.
It depends. Are you dating her or y'all just hooking up?
I've hooked up with chicks and the friends was like, oh, you shouldn't really fuck with him like that, and it's never gotten away because by the time that happens, by the time that it gets out, because a lot of people don't tell their friends that they're talking to me. Just out of I don't know why it happens, but they just don't tell their friends that me and them are talking.
I think it depends a lot on how you treat the chick too. Right, like when y'all in private and shit.
I treat all my girls good.
Yeah, if you treat them,
my girls good.
Don't say I treat all my girls good. That sounds like some human trafficking and shit. You treat all your girls good.
Listen, fellas.
You want to smack one of them next?
Listen, fellas. $250 for a half hour, $300 for a full hour. Come on,
damn, I treat all my girls good. Holy shit! I thought I was in an episode of SVU real quick. But nah, yeah, if in private and shit.
You treat all your girls good, huh? What about Sarah?
Yeah, you know how Ice-T get down, man. Finn Tutuola. But nah, if you in private you treat her real good and y'all get along, you do little cute shit and stuff, you whatever y'all shit is, she's not gonna listen to her friends as much because she might, you know what, they hate him because he's a dickhead sometimes, but when it's just me and him, it's love, it's good, everything is good.
So what's the best way to act around your girls? Now, it's a little different. Around your girl's friends, should you be more like a lovey-dovey type or more like the funny guy?
Funny guy. Definitely funny guy. Don't be the lovey-dovey type. Because then girls get jealous. I have never been in a situation. I've never been in a situation with one of my boys when we were hanging out, and him and his girlfriend were, as long as they're not fucking in front of us, when him and his girlfriend are all, booed up, hugging up, doing whatever they're doing, and I'd be like, damn, she hogging up my boy. What the fuck? I came here to hang out with him. What the fuck? What the hell? What in the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck. Now, if he start canceling plans all over the place, and we like, yo, we had, it's the bros, we're going out to watch a football game. He's like, I can't because my girl told me. And it's happening all the time. Then I'm like, damn, bro. You let your girl fuck the whole thing up.
Damn, bro, she hogging my man.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't never been in that situation. Chicks do it all the time now. She got a boyfriend now. She's acting different. She's spending time with her boyfriend. What the fuck? They can be all hanging out together, and the girl still be like, and I've been with chicks whose girlfriend or whatever is around, and they got their man there, and my chick came over to me. Look at this bitch.
All up on her man.
All up on her man and shit. I thought, first of all, they not even supposed to be together no more. And now, and now we all hanging out, and look at her, attached at the hip. She didn't come over and say hi to me.
Now that is true. Fellas don't really.
I don't care. Do you think?
Fellas don't get mad about that. Yeah.
Do you think?
Now that's completely true because females love to throw salt on, even if for some reason, ladies, for some reason, why do you hate more on a chick whose man is doing her wrong and everybody knows it? That don't make no sense. Why she's already being beat up by her man, mentally, emotionally. So why are you hating more that she still loves that man? That doesn't make no sense. Why are you more angry that she loves a man who's treating her wrong?
So this is your perfect situation.
This is crazy.
For the girl to have a man who treating her like shit, right. Doing whatever. And for her friends to keep building her up. When she come home all dejected and, she had a bad day because her man's a dickhead. You want her friends to build her up. Baby, you bad. You want them to fluff her up. So then when she come back to the man, he can go back to doing the bullshit.
It's just crazy that y'all hate on women who are trying to build with a guy who has some character flaws. Y'all hate more on that than a chick with a decent man. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think they hate regardless.
They do hate regardless.
It depends. You always got the chicks. They always got one bitter friend.
That's what chicks say.
Some chicks got a whole bitter group.
That's what chicks say.
Always got one bitter
that's the chick go-to line. Tell me if I'm wrong. I just don't get along with girls. I just get along with more guys. That's because girls are haters. Why do y'all hate each other? Y'all either hate each other for having success, which is having a successful relationship, which means they always want to hang out with their boyfriend, or y'all hate on them for having a bad relationship. You can't win. It's a lose-lose.
You can't win.
You can't win.
You can't win. It's weird, man.
And I know personally, every guy I know guys that compliment dudes on having strong relationships. Like, yo, dog, I'm looking for what you got. Like, no bullshit, I'm looking for what you got. Like, you and your girl, y'all on the same level.
I ain't never met or hung around some dudes who was trying to ruin another dude's relationship. Now, if shit goes south and they like, your girlfriend is crazy. That's happened before. But I've never met a group of dudes, even best friends, who was like, you have to break up with your girl. She's ruining your life. Blah, 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 blah. I've never seen it happen.
And chicks do that all the time.
They do.
Chicks will see it like, even if the man's a piece of shit, or even if he's a good guy, you gotta break up with him. We're just not seeing you anymore. Guys,
it can be a good boyfriend and they still on the same shit.
And guys,
they just jealous.
And guys will say this: even if the girlfriend's a piece of shit, if she make you happy, dudes will be like, it is what it is, man.
It ain't. You know what we'll say? It ain't my girl.
Yeah, it ain't my girl. I don't really care too much about it.
They have fun, I guess. Ain't none of my business, right? I don't know, man. That's why I say you gotta be the fun guy when you go around your girl's friends. You can't be the lovey-dovey, hugged up on her. You gotta go around the party and make everybody laugh and have. That's my approach all the time. I always do that. I always talk to everybody. I know all my girls' friends and I make them laugh and I hang out with them.
Because girls hate when you're the lovey-dovey guy. Like, oh, he's doing what? What's he doing that? What's he doing all that for?
I want my friend back. That's the go-to. Can I have my friend, please?
Get a room.
Next thing you know, they in the bathroom having a conversation, and you know what the conversation is.
Because I just think he's making everybody uncomfortable. You guys are all up on each other. This is supposed to be a friends gathering.
Would it be okay if you two just went home, or you could even send him home and just hang out with us? We're your friends. I've seen it happen before.
But then they'll comment on the IG picture and say relationship goals.
So, oh my God, so pretty. I'm so jealous.
And they be telling the truth, ladies. They tell the truth. They are legit jealous.
I know. You think because they put 6 S's on the end of jealous that it's not true. No, it's very true. They're very jealous. Ladies, don't let your single friends ruin your relationship.
And that's what they tend to do best, honestly. Ruin their relationship.
And girls know it because their friend in a relationship, their friend who got a boyfriend that they love, they don't say shit. They don't say a damn thing. They let you be happy with your man. It's your single friends that be like, I don't get why. Because they miss having their whole friend, man. They miss having their whole friend.
Now, speaking of, people in relationships, things like that, whole friends, blah, blah, blah. When's the right time to move in with a girl? When's the right time?
I don't know. For me, it's relationship to relationship.
So you're saying you could talk to somebody 5 months in and know right away I can live with this person and be good with that?
Yeah. I know. It's not a time thing for me. It's who I meet. Right? Because some people, they have a certain trait that's going to get on my nerves if I live with them. They got something. They got a short temper. They got a perfectionist, whatever. They got something that's going to piss me off if we live together. Some people, you like everything on the checklist, everything's checked off and we good to go. So
you believe in the phrase, if you know, you know?
Yeah.
100%. How soon do you know?
I would say so even though I said there's no time frame, right? I'm not saying move in with somebody after a month.
But how soon do you know that this is the person for you?
2 or 3 months. I think after 2 or 3 months. I've been in situations before after 2 or 3 months out, and I didn't think that it was the person for me permanently, but I was like, I can make this happen.
I feel like for me,
we can get a spot together.
I feel like for me, not just excluding the living together thing. I feel like for me, I've known if a chick was for me after it's been 10 years with my girls, and she still think she for me. She ain't for me, but with me, it's like I've known after 2-3 dates this chick is for me. Was that too soon?
That's too soon.
I fall in love quick. But I fall out of love even quicker. But I fall in love quick, man.
Explain, please, for the audience.
How I fall in love quick.
For the audience, explain.
Because I don't get along.
Explain the definition of love first.
Definition of love. I mean, I've only had puppy love, not love. Puppy love is the best love on earth. Puppy love is like, I just want to talk to you. I just want to FaceTime you.
That makes sense.
What are you doing? You going to the grocery store? I'll meet you at the grocery store. We can shop together even though I'm not buying anything. That's puppy love. And puppy love is the best love.
The honeymoon stage.
Yeah, honeymoon stage. Now, fellas, the key is to keep the honeymoon stage going, but it never happens. The cute dates stop after 3-4 months. The picnics turn into just Applebee's and TGI Fridays and, let's go here because I got a coupon on it. Stuff like that. It's just...
You start getting yelled at. In the first... Fellas, whenever you ain't never dated a chick and in the first month or two got yelled at by her or got cussed out over text message or something by her over some shit that you thought was minor. After 2 months, out the window. Whatever you fuck up, you're getting yelled at.
And as far as that goes, the honeymoon stage is sweet, man. Every dude should always strive to have the honeymoon stage, and that's why I date multiple chicks a year. Because the honeymoon stage is sweet. I love the honeymoon stage.
You know what? Now that I think about it, it sounds like a bad thing. I date multiple chicks a year, but it's beneficial for both parties. You keep getting your honeymoon stage, and a new chick every month gets a honeymoon stage. It's like a early 2000s romantic comedy. Everything's sweet for 10 days, and then they get married.
He's just not that into you.
Yeah. Then they get married after 2 weeks.
I'm like, good luck, Chuck.
How to lose a guy in 10 days. Whatever. Just throwing out there. 13 going on 30. Just throw a romantic comedy out there from before 2010, and that's what we're talking about. Get married after a month or two, and everybody's happy. It's not a bad deal for anybody. It's a win-win.
I've recently had a conversation with a chick. I know this is extremely jumping the gun, but let's talk about it anyway.
Jesus.
Let's talk about it anyway. With a chick, we're getting to the age now, mid-20s. Everybody in their mid-20s, I'm sure you've been through this. I know you've experienced it. What do you say when the kids conversation comes up? Because in your mid-20s, it's happening. Everybody you know is having the kid conversation. With a girl that fuck, well, what happened if I got pregnant? What happened if this happened? What happened if,
First of all,
everybody in the mid-20s having this conversation.
First of all, that conversation should be coming in between maybe first month and...
First month?
Yeah, in between maybe first month and about to be dating. Somewhere in that middle where like, okay, I've known this chick for like a month or so. So if you just hook up with some chick once or twice, I hope y'all not having that conversation. I hope that's not in her head that like, oh, I hooked up with this dude twice and I'm gonna have a baby. No. Abort mission.
Yo, some chicks want babies.
Some more, exactly. Listen to us, the voice of reason, not just being a selfish jerk of like, I don't want no kids. Abort mission. If you're 2 dates in or 2 hookups in and you like, maybe I'll get pregnant. Rethink. Danger, Will Robinson. Rethink it, please. But within that first month though, right, if y'all been talking, you hooked up a couple times, you've hung out a couple times, first month, 1 or 2 months, all the way up to about to be officially dating. Somewhere in that range, y'all should talk about it. Because you can't be in a relationship with somebody at this age, 25, 26. Can't be in a relationship with somebody who's like, I don't want kids. And you're like, I do want kids. No, it's not going to work. That shit's going to break the relationship apart. We've all seen Grey's Anatomy. We saw Yang and Owen Hunt. It didn't work. Also, before that, within that first month period, maybe a little later on, you still want to have that conversation anyway because you are hooking up with this person consistently. A mistake could happen.
Usually raw dog.
Yeah, bing, bing, boom. You're having that conversation. You should have it after the first month and before you're dating, somewhere in there.
No, that's an interesting take on the as far as the child
think
concerned.
you should have it?
When do I think I should have it? The second time you hit it raw, you guys should discuss baby options. Because the first time, you can get away with it. First time you get away, you say, listen, if she get pregnant, like, yo, listen, I really didn't want kids. Let's get an abortion, things like that. But the second time you consent to have non-protective sex, you definitely should really start to think about, or not think about kids, because nobody wants kids. Who the fuck wants a little kid who's going to grow into an adult?
They're expensive and annoying.
They're annoying as fuck. First of all, for the first 2 years of life, they don't even know how to talk. Who the fuck wants to hang around something that doesn't know how to talk? If I wanted to hang around something that doesn't know how to talk, I'd get a turtle. Why would I get a turtle, you ask? Not a dog? Turtles can feed themselves.
Turtles live for about, 10 years or something? I don't know. Animals don't live that long.
Turtles feed themselves. Their poops are pretty small.
They grow up in like 6 months, don't they?
Yeah, and you can leave a turtle in the house for like, you throw like a little batch of lettuce in there, leave it in the fucking tank for 3 days and go down to the beach and have a little fiesta. And
you don't need a car seat for a turtle.
You don't.
You don't have to bring the turtle into the restaurant and feed the turtle.
Or bring the turtle on an airplane.
You don't have to pray that when you bring the turtle out in public, it doesn't start crying.
That's the worst.
Any of these things.
Dogs that don't know how to oh, you talking about kids? Yeah. Kids and dogs, same goddamn thing. You bring a dog out.
Bring your dog out. It ain't gonna be. You can bring a dog in Home Depot. It ain't gonna yell at everybody.
Shit, some dogs be barking, but anyway. For me, it's like after the second time you slide in that thing raw. That's it for me. The second time you slide in the raw, it's like, all right, we might need to talk because now I need to get on your page because the first time could have been a mistake, but now the second time it's like we keep doing it. Now let's talk about are we gonna have kids or not? Mm-hmm. Now fellas are always asking me, is there a way to get past the chick who makes it clear she would not get an abortion?
There's no swim move for it.
No, fellas. Ain't no chick alive look good. Actually, take it back.
No. You getting ready to go somewhere else. No. That's
take
false.
Take it back.
What he was getting ready to say. Yeah, what he was getting ready to say is false.
Some chick put a baby in.
There's no chick alive who says that they would keep the baby whose mind you're going to change.
Yeah. No, they're ready.
Think about it. How would you change her mind? What are you going to do? Date her? That's going to make her want to have a baby even more. What are you going to do? Keep fucking? she's still gonna have the baby. What are you gonna do? Cut it off?
Now, a lot of people will say, just after a while, just switch to a condom. Condom, it has a couple different meanings. If you're fucking somebody raw, if you're having sex with somebody raw, and you switch to a condom, or try to entice them to wear a condom.
Condom has multiple meanings.
It's saying two things to me.
Mm-hmm.
One, you're cheating because you don't want them to catch something, so now you're like, well, maybe we should wear a condom.
Yeah.
Two, you think they're cheating, so you don't want to catch whatever they have. Both reasons, terrible things to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's why switching to a condom sometimes is not as easy as the little sex ed videos makes it seem.
Because even stupid people aren't that stupid. The one who suggests the condom wearing is always at fault, no matter what. They're either, like you said, accusing you of cheating, or they've already been doing it for a minute. If they start asking you to wear a condom, they've been doing it for a minute with a couple different people. It's not like, oh, I just have this side, I have an affair over here. No. They've been fucking people, lots of people, for a while, and now they're like, I should was burning.
Fellas, if your girl asks you to wear a condom, throw her away, man. It's nothing to do with you. I know
Is this in the Book of Future? Somewhere?
This is in the Book of Future, chapter 7, Thoughtologist, chapter 7, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
If she makes you wear a condom after you already been fucking, throw her away.
Something is foul in the air.
Something is afoot.
Something is afoot, yes. Sherlock. You hit it right on the head. I have never encountered that situation. I actually kind of made that mistake myself one time. I had an actual girlfriend, and I just brought it up, kind of like jokingly. I was like,
You brought up wearing a condom?
Not actually wanting to wear a condom, but I was like, how do you think our sex would be if I started wearing a condom or something? And she...
I think you're cheating.
Yeah, she freaked the fuck out. Why the fuck would you even say that? Why would you even think that we would need a condom after we've been doing this for... And I was like, whoa! I was just, relax. I was just joking. And from then on, I learned my lesson. Never bring it up.
Condom sex not worth it, fellas. If you gotta wear a condom on a chick, you probably should not be fucking her.
I'm not saying you should be irresponsible.
I'm saying 100% you should be irresponsible.
Know fellas, you have senses. You have people senses and pussy senses, right? You know when something ain't right. Don't hop in that, don't hop into bad stuff. Right? Keep your senses alert. But also, if you gotta wear a condom for it, it's not gonna be fun. Just skip it up. Unless that's your thing. If you wear condoms all the time,
that's your thing. What you mean?
Like if you're somebody who wears condoms all the time, maybe you only, had sex raw like twice in your life, and condoms, that's just how you roll, go ahead. But if you normally don't use them and then somebody's asking you to use them, just pass up on the sex. It's not that big of a deal.
Pass up on it, fellas.
Pass up on it. It's no fun.
No fun at all.
It's no fun. Your body has been conditioned to like a certain thing, and it's not going back.
But here we are, the end of the journey, end of the audio experience.
Any parting shots?
Parting shots is tune into the sports podcast. The next show probably it's gonna be right after this. We probably better take a couple shots, couple beers, and hop right into sports. Anyway, hasta la vista, baby.